Moon over water.
Cup of tea?
Please.
Familiar sounds of friends and fleeting images of faces in the wind ride by on the words of a song. So I sit back and ask myself, where do I belong? I'll ponder that over a cup of tea.
The moon disappears behind the cloud. Moon is moving. Cloud is moving. Earth is moving. I am moving. The still point is within.
Whatever happened to a memory? A day that floats by? Something to hold on to? A secret in a dream? A night of magic under the full moon? A bottle of wine? Sitting in a cave, listening to the echoes of days gone by, as days go by, swiftly go by, too swiftly.
Cup of please, have moon on water. Hakuan stares at Spy Pond. Hears the chants of Coyote Chris, far on a mountain above an abyss. Dream bodies connect on the currents of the wind. Palms can feel it, fire on the skin. The moon in the sky, the moon in the lake, the splash of a fish, a dragon, a snake. The magic hits the souls of twins. Hello again, familiar friend. What gift did power send? I stand and stretch and stroll over to the bar field by the lake. Moon is gone. Mars is high in the night sky. Stepping onto the grass, I notice a canine by the light of the lamp. A friend from before, I say, "Hey, champ." He charges. I crouch. We tumble once and sniff and bark. Hug each other. What a lark. The long red folds in his golden fur. I know for sure. Coyote Chris, in canine form, come to visit when time is torn. Familiar, guys, furry, friend. Off he streaks to others now, an ally guide, power sends. When the moon in the lake and the moon in the sky meet at the edge of you and I.
Sing me a song in the moonlight, dance me a song tonight. There's something inside that's calling me, like a crystal that emanates light. My mind has been split into two sides, the pull of the yin and the yang. It's the chariot of fortune I long to ride without having to pull on the reins. My spirit waits for the moment. It longs to take off in flight. It's on the edge of the abyss, the darkness that fills up the night. The full moon reflects on the water, the reflection that captures my soul. It shines in the depths of the abyss, where the yin and the yang become the whole.
Hopi Coyote rides a white dragon, feathers in the wind, beneath the moon, above the cliffs, across the waves. He soars beyond the tonal, toward the Toltec, appointment with power, promised to keep, dreamed in sleep, hawk brother to meet.
Moon over mountain, cup of tea to warm my chilled bones, listening to the rivers chanting Om. Night passes with colors across the sky. I dream the reason why. On my journey home again, my friend. Cup of tea, moon over mountain.
10,000 times in the last 7 years I made a pretense at death, basked in the light of rebirth, and woke up with blinders still screwed to my skull. So on the first full moon in a January frost, I shivered and shook and lay myself down and got my body all covered with snow. 7 hours I lay, curled in cold, waiting for the night to take me in. No answer came. just frozen silence and the slow descent of that lunar disk, fading in the twilight dawn of unanswered why. So I shivered and shook and got myself up and wondered why I wasn't dead, neither sacred nor profane, alone and cold and just the same as yesterday, except for the loss of a certain pair of blinders that I used to wear. I could suddenly see I was free from the need of thinking I had to be with someone else. Oh, what a farce, what a fatuous lie. Love isn't need, nor is it why. It resides in the now of knowing who you are, then surges forth like a morning star. And now as I stand at the end of the bridge between the is and the ought, having spanned the gap between life and thought, I go my way, persevere alone, my own self, that is home, having transcended death and doom by the fantasy light of that first full moon.
Cup of tea? Shadow of Mother Earth across moon. Filled to the brim, just like life. Mountains in view, stars in the sky. Perhaps you'd prefer sake. Sake.